right, so we have reached the midterm, and I just want to go over a couple of details with that. Here it is, midterm character design. So it is due in a couple weeks. It's worth a bit, about 2 homework assignments worth, and it is 2 weeks to get it done. So, what do we have here? So you're making a character that can be animated. You will not be animating it for this assignment. So I want that to be clear. We need to be focused on keeping things at separate pieces, but we do not want to be just like animating it right now. So we looked at some examples in class, and these are in the other videos as well, but these are 4 characters that were handed in like this for this assignment or something very close to it, and they were not animated. Right? They were still pictures, but you can see that they could easily be animated. These are partially set up in order to, give the lecture. But they're segmented pieces, right? They're not one drawing. You're not handing in a sketch. You're not handing in a single flat drawing. You're handing in something that uses a whole lot of layers. So we can look here at the little vegetable. Arm right, leaves, arm left. Oh, there's 2 called arm left. Oh, this one's empty. Lid at LNR, eyes, mouth. Ooh, I wonder what MH is. Nothing. And then a couple of legs. So you want to be keeping everything on separate layers. And I would use object drawing if I was you. So we turn on our stuff, and then we turn on this button down here that says object drawing. That will keep things from getting like this, where the line separates from the thing, right? If we have object drawing turned on, which, no, that's a group. There we go. If we have object drawing turns on, this is what happens. And if you ever want to get to that middle center because you want to like punch a hole in something, you can always double click on it, and you can get in there and you can move things around or whatever. But having things as drawn objects can really come in handy, especially when you need things to be segmented, because you might suddenly decide that you want this to be on a separate layer than that for whatever reason. And moving it around, so much easier when you already have them segmented into drawn objects. So we're keeping animation in mind. There's another video that goes over the different types of joints you see here, the different way to design things, but we need to keep that in mind as we're working. You are not actually going to animate it though. Can be any character you want. I have posted up in the announcements the sort of Mad Libs that we did in class, so that you can get some ideas if you need them. But you can also just do your own. I do not want to see any, if in here somewhere, do not use copyrighted characters. Do not, I don't want to see any Jedi. I love Star Wars. I don't want to see any Jedi. And we want you to be thinking about things on your own. This is about coming up with your own ideas of things. For these, I think most of these were at least partially based on the Mad Libs thing. So like a gray robot, a red vegetable, a pink ghost, a blue warrior is what that ended up as. And there are also adjectives that describe personality types. So I think this one was clumsy and scared and brave or clumsy. I don't remember. But the point is that they're just meant to kind of give you an idea of things. Don't make someone else's character. If you have a character that you've drawn before but drawn like in pencil in your sketchbook, use that. But if you've already put it into the computer before, then you're not doing anything new for this class. I will be grading on organization, so if you're keeping everything in various layers that are labeled, that's great. And yeah, so that's it. So we got a couple weeks on this. We're going to meet in class during the next class, and we'll have individual meetings. So you want to have some progress done by then. And then we'll have a lot of work time in that class, and then they will be due at the start of class on this date. And then we will have a critique, so we'll get to see everyone's assignments when you come into class.